do is adore you all of the time. I like to. I like to love you, love you. I like to love you, love you.
How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean, and welcome to Jurassic World Forested Park. There's a lot of woods here, right? There's a reason for that, and we're going to get into that. And there's a whole lot of stuff that's going to happen in this video, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. I put a lot of work in this, so smash that like button, comment down below, feedback after you've watched even a few minutes of this video, telling me what I can do better and how we can improve and things that you know that I don't. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, guys. You know, you don't want to miss some awesome Jurassic World Evolution content. You know, the game will get better in the future, and until then, we're going to make the best out of, you know, a not-so-perfect situation, right? We're going to do the best we can, guys. And today, we have a sandbox build for you. The video I had a couple days ago about the person who built Jurassic World inside Jurassic World Evolution, that had a ton of feedback. You guys really liked that. You guys was overwhelmingly positive, and it kind of inspired me. I'm not going to be able to build Jurassic World exactly, because if I was going to do that, I'd want to go ham and actually do it right. Unfortunately, the game just doesn't have enough assets in it, cosmetics and terrain tools and just little small touches like that to make a build like that actually come alive. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. But what we can do is, given the tools provided, I'm going to show you guys a few tips, tricks, and hints on how to, you know, just do some better aesthetically pleasing builds overall in regular parks, not just sandboxes. But as well on how to incorporate these nice little hints, tips, and tricks into your regular park everywhere you go, at every single facet. This is going to be hopefully a multi-series. I've got other videos like the biological preserve that I still got to get out. So this series might, you know, be tapered. Especially because it's been so long since we had any Jurassic World Evolution news. You know, all of us down on tubers are kind of anticipating some, so we're also got our eyes open for that. But where was I going? I'm losing my train of thought here, guys. Oh my God, we're running too late into the video here. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So all these tips, hints, and tricks are going to be designed to help you make your park look a lot better, because we don't have all the cosmetic tools and terrain tools and stuff like that we need to add all those finishing touches and really make your park come alive. We're going to do the best we can. And, you know, there's a reason why there's a forest here, and let's go ahead and just look into that. Okay, so the rest of the map is going to be blank. I've covered it with water and then taken the water away to make sure there's no terrain constraints whatsoever. I've also took the shrubs tool, and I have covered every inch of this map with every possible shrub you could imagine. In the game, it was probably millions of dollars worth of shrubs if it wasn't a sandbox. And there's reasons for that. There's reasons why this entire area is completely covered in woods, because when laying paths, other than that, let's go ahead and get right into the time lapse. We'll go ahead and build this thing. So what are we talking about? Again, as you know about the forest and stuff like that, that's the reason why it's so heavily forested. What we're going to do today is we're going to build the arrival point. Now, the arrival point is going to have a few shops, not as much as the main street. This is not what we're building. We're not building a main street, and there won't even be a dinosaur showcased in this build whatsoever. This is just the arrival point. This is for your your cheaper hotels, some of the clients who can't afford the really high-end stuff of the park. You know, it's a lot of money to go to an island just to see dinosaurs anyway, right? So a lot of people aren't really going to have the big bucks to pay for really fancy smancy hotels that's close to Main Street or in special locations, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have a few hotels here, cheaper hotels. We're going to have a few, once you get off the arrival point after coming all the way in, you're going to be hungry, and you're going to maybe buy a few souvenirs before you get into the park, because you're going to be here for quite a while, right? A couple little things to do and have some fun, right? Especially for the people living in or staying in those hotels, they would need some food and comfort around. So that's what we're actually going to build today. We're going to build some waters and do some little nice little tricks. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Boom.
Yes, adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. If I may, if I may. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you night and day, if I may, may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to.
You complete me. And I just had.
Shut up. Just shut up. You had me at hello.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me. Oh, baby, you got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me. Oh, baby, you got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got what I need, little girl. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby.
Don't forget, I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy asking to love him.
You got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got what I need, little girl. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got what I need. You got everything I need. You're like medicine to me, oh baby. You got it. Oh, you got it, got what I need.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on.
This cut is fresh.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice.
When does this happen in the movie?
Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
Past that.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just
Alright guys, so here we have all of our hard work. I know it seems like I'm wasting a lot of space just with the arrival point and it taking up all this area just to get to the second monorail. But if you're actually making a realistic park, not a how to save space park, you would have something like this. You would have lush vegetation wherever you can, to make it look like the canopy of all the other mountains that's unusable. But yes, there'd be a certain number of guard fences. There'd be a certain amount of water. This is actually going to be our main, or one of our larger bodies of water that kind of taper off into other parts of the, I guess, very shallow river. This is also going to be one of our larger herbivore exhibits. There's going to be some brachiosaurs hanging out around here. And as you come right off of this monorail, this arrival point, kids and everybody else are going to rush over here to this little bitty alcove, this little jut out into the water, and they'll be able to see brachiosaurs, eating, and Apatosaurus eating, and just Struthiomimus running around, just all kinds of different herbivores. And it's really going to be really nice. So the first thing they're going to see is dinosaurs when they come in after fighting through all this nice thick vegetation, which just really looks nice. Now these are all the lower tiered hotels, and they're all in their own little areas and have nice little pathways to them. And these are the lower tiered hotels. Okay, we have nice little pathways that kind of just go out into the enclosure a little bit. We're going to be putting some, viewing houses up. What are those called again? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Jesus. There's so many words going through my head right now. I can't even keep them all straight. They got a couple of gift shops. They got a fast food place, and they got a restaurant. When people come back here to retire for the night, they're going to want to do a little shop and maybe eat a little bit. So these places are here. But there's not a whole lot of shops here just because we want to make sure they get to the main street. The main street's where they're going to be the most money maker is. This is just a leisurely place for them to hang out when night falls and they're not looking at dinosaurs, right? You walk all the way over here to this monorail station, and this will take you to the main street, which is going to be either the next stop or the final stop. We might only have these two little stops right here. I'm not really sure how we're going to do this yet. We're kind of running low on space out that way when we incorporate the main street. I'm also going to show you guys a little way of making an employee center. Like your expedition center and all that other stuff can go in one little area as kind of like a park maintenance area because realistically, there would be a whole area devoted to just employees and park maintenance and specialty. Like you wouldn't see the expedition center walking around in a park. They would keep that somewhere else where where it wouldn't affect your viewing and seeing the dinosaurs. So, and here is the power station. We're going to have a little power station around each little section of the park, and that little power station is going to be dedicated to only powering that park. So if we decide to turn on storms or something like that just to test our grid and how well we did, we'll know that if one power station goes down, it's only going to take out that area of the park. So the other areas of the park will be fine. Also, I've put this little the concrete fence around the power station just because it's an employee only zone, and we don't have employee signs to put up, so you want to make it super imposing to where like all scary, where people don't want to walk around this path and go in here because they're not allowed to. This is for the power station. Why would guests want to be here, right? Of course they wouldn't want to be. And I've also put these little gates right here that it looks like a gate, but it's really just fences clipped together. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I hope you guys actually give me some good criticism and how I can actually do a lot of this stuff better, because this is okay what I'm deleting here right now, but it's not what I necessarily want. And what we just built is really cool, it's really nice, but it's just a start, and we can do so much better, let's be honest. So if you like some of these techniques, please again smack that like button. It helps me out so much, and because I want to keep coming up with awesome stuff like this and showcasing this kind of stuff to you guys. Just because you guys deserve this kind of stuff, I don't just want to shit on JWE all the time, even though it deserves criticism. I also want to give credit where credit's due and see what we can do with this stuff. I want to keep increasing on our park and make these time lapses really nice. I really want to make this some good content for you guys. So if you guys really enjoyed what I did today, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed that time lapse, we'll do some more. Hopefully this can be an ongoing series. Anyway, guys, don't forget, I'm in the comment section after every single video. I appreciate you guys like always, and I'll see you in the next one.
You had me at hello.
Oh, baby, you got what I need.